Spring is in the air. Well, not in Wisconsin. Not yet. We just got snow the other day. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Anyways, we're like 10 days away from spring, and I've been planning for the spring for so long. Not like super long. I wanted to share with you what I've been working on as far as getting my scent. Just locked in and emanating perfectly from my body. There's a few different categories that I have for my top 5 scents. Sounds like I'm saying sense, but not sense. I used to do speech therapy. Still have this die. Anyways, Greg Tardif, shaving with Greg Tardif. Here we are. So categories for your top 5 scents of the spring scent for your boy, Greg. Okay. Okay. There's going to be the spring work day, spring day at the park, spring date night. We have a special in memoriam. Yeah. And then just some soaps that I like for the spring, starting with the work day. So I have the Drakkar Noir, the Mont Blanc Individual, and the Lacoste Pour Homme. Yeah, the Lacoste Pour Homme. And, you know, I love the Drakkar Noir. This is a very nice scent. It's controlled, light, and fluffy chaos. It's just, there's so many different, if you look up the scent profile on this thing, there's so much packed into it, but it's under control, kind of, in a chaotic kind of way. Chaos. The Mont Blanc Individual, which they don't know how to spell individual, apparently, because they spelt it incorrectly for individual. But this, I got this from Ron McCoy. He sent me like 17 pounds of fragrances. I like this, the Mont Blanc Individual, because it reminds me, it's got like a gin top to it, to me. It's got some fruitiness. It says amber and woody, but to me, it smells like my favorite aunt's house, okay? That's what it smells like, and I mean that in a good way. It smells like my favorite aunt's house, not my favorite aunt's house. So the Lacoste Pour Homme, to me, it's dignified, it's breezy, it's simple. It's kind of like a 17th century royal. That's what I would imagine they would smell like, is Lacoste Pour Homme. And I think all 3 of these, Drakkar Noir being like the most in your face, I think it's the punchiest out of the 3. I think Individual or the Lacoste Pour Homme would be my pick for if you're going to work in an office and you don't want to be offensive to anybody. One of those 2, but I lean more towards the Lacoste Pour Homme. Just feels and smells better with my jeans, my body emanating these stinky stinks of the goodness. The spring day at the park. The spring day at the park. Spring day at the park. The day at the park. You just go to the park and you're like, oh yes, mimosas, all these kinds of things. And there's 2 that I picked for this one. There is this one that's from room 1015. It is called 1015, which is flowers, crisp. It's like slow dancing with your prom date who is just a little bit taller than you, right? And you got your head and you're resting on her shoulder and you get a little bit of her hair, and it's like fancy hairspray in a good way. I like it. It's very floral. It makes me feel different because it's not like a very masculine scent, but it doesn't have to be, right? Right. If it smells good and you want to smell like it, just put it on. And then this one here, the Lacoste White. This one is pretty cool. I like their scents. They're not very, the ones that I have aren't very like wintry, so I'm excited to wear these. This one's definitely more sporty than the Pour Homme or even the Noir that we'll get to soon. Spoiler alert. It's like dryer sheets with style. That's what it smells like to me. Fresh clothes at a grapefruit orchard. That's how I would describe what Lacoste White smells like to ya boy, Greg. If I'm going to like somebody's soccer game, I would say the Lacoste White's a good pick. But if I was going to like a garden party, I'd say 1015's the pick. Now, when we get into date night, where the magic stuff happens, okay? That's where the magic stuff happens sometimes. Cherry Punk. cherry punk. And again, this is from room 1015 as well. They have some really interesting scents. First time I tried the cherry punk, I sprayed it and was like, wow, that's cherry. And it kind of surprised me. And then it calms down because the punk shows up and it's like a black leather. And so it's like sweet and black leather. It's different. Again, like these punk, it makes me feel really cool when I wear it. And I don't feel very cool very often. I feel very cool very seldomly. I make jokes and say, who are you? The fact that it can make me feel cool, that's pretty cool. See, like that. Who am I? Lacoste Noir, the black one. I do like how the Lacoste ones have, like they ripped it off of a shirt, one of their shirts, their little alligator there, and put it on there. That's pretty tight. Tight. It's a fresh and a spicy scent. I don't know why I'm doing that with my hands, but here it is. There we are. It's warm, light. It doesn't punch through as much as like some of the winter scents that I won't be wearing in the spring, because that would be offensive to a lot of people, I think. It adds just enough ambience to our doomed existence. So it's perfect for like your last date with somebody, or just like a fun night out. The Dolce & Gabbana The One. This one is not very popular. It's not very popular. It's subtle, it's unoffensive, it's warm, but not like super warm like a winter one, but it's like Midwestern Mexican food. Not super spicy, pleasant, and inviting. Come on in, smell my neck. This one here is pretty tight because it's polite, it's calming. By English Laundry, so there is some cleanliness to it. I would wear this if I was going to hang out at like a coffee shop or going for some bubble tea, which I don't like the surprise yogurt tapioca balls going into my mouth. That's for a different video. But it's, you know, it's nice. It's polite, it's calming. It's maybe you're going to eat some spotted dicks. But my favorite out of all of those, I think, just for the wow factor of it, is going to be that cherry punk. Just because it's different, you know, especially if you're going on like a first date and you want to stand out between the other men that they've seen before. Cherry punk's going to be that one. And if it fits your personality, like it doesn't fit mine, but I think I could fake it enough, I think cherry punk will help you, if you know what I mean. It has come time. I found out, because this was going to be the spring scent that wins it all for me. It's the Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. I love this scent so much, and they've discontinued it. So we're gonna have a brief moment of silence for Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. Okay, starting in now. Alright, so that's done. Now, as far as soaps go, for shave soaps and stuff, I don't care about if it's a winter smell or summer smell or whatnot, but there are some soaps that I do like to try in the spring that I've found recently. One of them's Katie's Bubbles at Tonsorial Parlor. This is a very, very, very interesting shave soap smell, and nothing like I've smelled before. It's very cool. The post-shave feel on this soap is out of control. It feels amazing and I love it, and I want to shave with it even if I'm not shaving because it feels that good. That's how good it feels. And it smells very nice. It's supposed to be like a Victorian barbershop where you'd go and they'd throw flowers all over your face. I wish I was there, but I'm not. I'm here in Wisconsin, and it's 30 degrees out today, so whatever. Another one, I like these HC&C, the unscented one here. Citrus Bomb, mix that in there. Citrus Bomb is very potent. If you get that fragrance oil, very potent, and will hit you in the face. It made my bathroom smell like Citrus Bomb for like 2 days. After shaving, after cleaning everything, it like seeped into the walls. It was kind of nice. I kind of liked it. Moon Soap's Old School is another one. It's not necessarily a spring scent, but it's a lighter scent. It's a nice barbershop scent and feels good on my face. And then Limeade from the Shave Mercantile. This is something that I use all the time anyways, but it's very nice, very pleasant. That's what I look for in the spring, just something pleasant. Like, hey, let's have a great day, Greg. It's the spring. Let's have some fun. And then Sterling Noir from Sterling Soap Company. So I compare it with my Drakkar Noir. Now, when it comes to shaving, using colognes, using post-shave balms, I typically, if I'm going to wear cologne, I usually use like an unscented balm or something that lines up pretty well with the cologne I want to wear that day. As far as soaps for the spring that I'm most excited about, if you couldn't tell, Tonsorial Parlor is like, whew, blew me away. I say just get some samples, reach out to a friend that might have them, and see if they'll lend you some. Because we're all in this together. We all want to smell good for our significant others, our coworkers, and strangers. So let's do that. Let's stink real nice. If you want to see how I visualize and explain the scent triangle, top, middle, base, I will put a link for that right here. And otherwise, I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.